Okay, so this is what you guys were talking about, right? Kraken main versus NACL. This is the Ragnar game you were
Yes,
talking about, right?
and this is the Ragnar player. This is you want to watch. You want to watch, especially the second half of this match because it's crazy, man. It goes back and forth the whole way through.
Hmm.
It was an absolute blast to cast from start to finish.
Okay. And now this is another person's game perspective, so we can't tell necessarily what's going on. We see they've got the timer mod going, so that's cool. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and put this at 2 times speed. Now you said that the later part of the game is insane, so just let me know when we get to that later part of the game. Guys in chat, I need to know if any of you guys are still working on your King of the Sea container mission, and if so, how much time you need if you're still waiting for that. And we'll have to leave at a certain point.
The lasagna cometh.
The lasagna cometh, and the nice thing about lasagna is it sits in the oven and it can sit for a while if needed.
You know,
Oh,
now I want
Butch.
lasagna. Like, kind of a lot.
Hmm.
Rawr. Black Dragon, nice! 58%. 3% more. Alright. Ranger, we should be able to get to yours. I'm not sure if we can get to the others. Demo with the sub. Thank you, Demo. Your death is coming, he says. Now, Ragnar's got engine boost, it's got a heal, and it's got radar. And it's got just ridiculous guns. Like, you just hold down left mouse button and pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, they are bigger than the small end. They shoot a little slower, but they make up for that with some additional oof.
Hmm.
And the Ragnar does give up those torps, but at the same time, it's got a surprising amount of armor to it, which can make it, really a shock in just like a standard HE gunfight
Oh,
when suddenly the shells that should be doing damage just kind of aren't.
why is this happening? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to pause the game for just 1 second.
Yeah. Plus, you've got 30,000 hit points on that thing. That is a lot of health to chew through,
Yeah,
and heals
apologies
as
for that.
well. It's just crazy.
Ah, Demo, you were the Marceau in it. Okay. Yeah, that heal comes in clutch, doesn't it? And then the engine boost gives it a lot of speedy stuff.
Yeah, Source was really impressing me and Ensconce with his ability to just avoid shell fire.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a Wooster over there. They've got the Montana off in the distance. They got a DD for the spotting and the smoke. I mean, realistically, it's a 3v3. So, okay, in a way, it's a bit of a stalemate, but it's not like there's a lot of stuff going on here. And he's really just juking and jiving. The Wooster's not landing. Because, I mean, it's a significant distance. He's in a pretty zippy ship.
Why is
But
Winter
you can
in
look at
boost?
this. But I mean, you can see like all three caps are taken. They're all green at the moment. They're starting to get siege down. But the question is, what move is going to happen? What plays are going to be made? And the Montana is starting to move. They're starting to want to apply pressure. If you look
Mm-hmm.
up at the top of the map, you'll notice there's a Burgone that's slammed into the edge of the map. Why? Because they had a Burgone going super fast. Oh, I'm going to run up the 10 line. I'm going to get good position on C cap.
Mm.
And he turned the corner and he saw, oh, that's a Des Moines. I don't overmatch that. Oh, that's a
Mm-hmm.
Salem too. I don't overmatch that either. Huh. And he hard turned to get out of there. And instead of riding that border down to the south and trying to slide, behind the island, he ended up nosing straight out, lost all his engine power, and basically just got pummeled to death by both of them.
Oh no, that's awesome. Let's watch that. That's so easy to happen. I mean, you've got the engine boost, but still, you can't just spend the whole time on that border. Yeah, I see it. And there he goes. Yep, you're right. Just completely pummeled.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, they've got the Des Moines, they got the Salem, they've got, I think, a battleship up there. They got a DD, rocking in the cap. It's a 4v3. It's pretty significant. Okay, they've got C. They're pushing Bravo. Bravo's got a bunch of stuff going down. That's pretty heavy. Alpha's falling. The Ragnar's pulling back. Like, Green Team is kind of ahead. I guess they got a kill, but this is a knockdown, drag down kind of match for a little while here. And we're seeing the Montana get a little expressive, but he's just there's not able to land any shells. Everybody's just running away.
Right. This is so great, by the way, to see a player's perspective. Thank you very much for sending this, guys, and the previous one too. It's nice because it gives us the player view. We're so used to that top-down God's eye, we see everything view. So this is good.
Yeah,
North Carolina
and a
mission
couple things
drop.
that also.
North Carolina
Sorry.
mission drop is at 10.1. It doesn't start until that patch, so as long as you got another drop, I think you're good.
Yeah, a couple other things that happened over there at Charlie. The red team Shimakaze actually ate a torpedo to start with, so he was playing uber conservative, and then the Bravo
Okay.
cap. Both the Stalingrad and the Moskva had basically devastating strikes against each other, but neither of them was able to actually seal the deal. Both of them got caught showing too much broadside to each other, and
I can see
yeah,
that.
it was a fun little engagement there.
Yeah, the DDs had a little bait, One of them took the bait, then the other one took the bait. So it was a little bit of a drama, back and forth slap fight. And also, just happened at sea. So that Des Moines and that Salem, okay, we won the side. Going to start moving out. We're going to start hurting people. A Des Moines came up, showed too much side to the Des Moines you see over there on the 9 line, got erased. So then suddenly the Salem's like, I don't know if I can move forward now. And any ambitions they had at sea just kind of stalled for like a minute or 2 minutes at a time. And it's like they've got resources up there, but now they're scared to use them.
Yep.
There was stuff happening everywhere.
Yep. Who's commenting right now? That's Oskans and NTG Golfman, right? Is that right?
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
So at some point here, Green Team had taken Bravo, and they've got 2 destroyers in there. And I don't know when this is going to happen. I know it happens at some point. But there's I think it's a Marceau and also a Gearing. So the Gearing, I think, was already on the A-cap side, and the Marceau was kind of like playing around in the middle, which, by the way, he had a moment where he went directly out in front of that Moskva, and it's like, this dude is dead.
I saw that.
And he just moonwalked out.
Like, yeah, so I'm gonna let's back that up for a second because you can see it right there. He literally comes out right in front of the Moskva here. This is like a Dances with Wolves play. Right there, he's detected. Moskva is backing up. He doesn't have a shot on him yet, but I'm sure he's gonna hit W a bunch of times to try to get that shot.
Yeah, and that is where, so that DD was actually on like the 6 line on the F part. I mean, he was almost where the Daring is right now.
Oh, okay, so maybe
he
that's
was
later
right
in the
there.
battle.
He was so close, and yet those shots didn't skim him, and he was able to get out. And the Moskva ends up moving up and gets the Stalin gets a little bit of revenge.
Can we just appreciate the fact that we're about to see a Ragnar versus a Wooster? Like, what the hell is that?
See, he's been against the Wooster like the whole match, though. I mean, look at his potential damage. 1.6 million already. He's at half health.
And he still has a heal available. So
and he's not afraid, too.
Does that mean, do you guys think that we're going to see a Ragnar being played a lot on Saturday and possibly a common ship that's banned on Sunday as a result?
I mean, it's the new Smoland, right? It's different. I'll grant you that. It is different. Doesn't have the torps. The gun is a little, but it's still, I think it's got a slightly longer radar than the Smoland. And again, with that armor, it's just like you could really try to make a play if you stick a Marceau with a Ragnar and you're just really, you run somebody down, you get them lit, you do the thing. And actually Yes CV, I'm sorry. Yes CV was using a Ragnar to extreme effect, running on a solo flank. So that it would just straight up take a duel with the DD, have a few Stalingrads off in the distance with their laser guns, and just light the DD, kill the DD, and then win the flank. Done.
All right,
so absolutely, Ragnar is huge.
Should be coming up pretty soon here.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can see the cap just got contested. So we're going to see coming right from the middle of the map. The Yoshino, to his credit, recognized what they were doing and starts to move into position, but he doesn't quite help in time. Okay. You're just going to have to watch and see.
Guys, as far as the drops are concerned, they ended a certain time. I'm not 100% sure when. We've asked for it to be pushed back a little bit to help get you guys drops. And they were pushed back, but I'm not sure exactly when it stops. Apologies if it stops already. Oh my god, a ram?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, they did a tactical ram over there. Go ahead, Scott.
So the 2 destroyers that are coming over, they know that this Ragnar's got his dancing shoes on. Like you know because of how close they get before they engage. They just lit on the map. They're just about to open up and friends. So yeah, he starts with 12k and he's not even looking. Oh my god, does he really kill the Wooster?
Yes, he killed the Wooster.
Oh dear God, he did. Okay, so now he's lighting into a Gearing that's got low health. He's still juking Josh, and he's got 6k down
Radar.
to 12. The Gearing is bop. He's gonna go down. The Marceau, who I mean, heck, you want the fight, but the Marceau's at 7 kilometers and the floaty shells, man. Plus he's got the armor. Does he have his damage con? It's 2 seconds. It's 1 second. It's 0. He pops it.
Oh
Clock
my
goes to
god.
Marceau. He moonwalks out with like 600 health or something stupid.
987. 987.
3 million potential damage on this Ragnar. That was nuts.
What the? Okay, we need to see this again. let's just back up just a little bit here. Winter, I know that you responded when I pinged out everybody in the Kraken Discord. You better be in here because this is. Here you go. He's probably watching this right now. And he's like,
I mean, Wooster is great if you're close enough that the shells aren't floaty, but when you're playing dances with shells, you know, against a DD that's actually got some engine power to it, it's like, it's now, frustration incarnate.
we're gonna slow it down to normal speed, so everything that happens here now happens in normal speed. And I'm gonna turn the volume up so we can listen in.
No, we don't have volume for us.
No, you'll get on the stream. I apologize for that, but there's no calling or anything that's being done.
Got it.
It's just for chat to listen into the sounds of the explosions and stuff. There's Winter. Oh my god. And the whole time you're sitting there thinking, he's a goner, right? 3 against 1, that's it. Done deal.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're seeing the destroyers come up. They're going to do the sneaky pounce thing. Hell, he's even firing. He's spotted, you know, off by whatever. The Marceau's Gearing's going to use smoke. Nah, not against the radar. Just, they wanted to get close enough to sure that they killed him. They got close enough to be sure that he killed them. It's like, haha.
Yeah. Now, take a moment. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I also like how confident he was. He fires that salvo and just immediately switches knowing that the Wooster's already dead. I really appreciate that moment.
Let's take a moment to appreciate as well the score at this point. Right now, Kraken, Sub-Kraken, or Kraken below is winning on 702 to 638 points. They have 1 cap, 1 is contested, so they're getting points. Oh wait, are we watching? Yes, we're watching Team Green, right? And then after all of this craziness occurs, suddenly, not only is Team Green winning, but they're winning big because they just killed 3 freaking ships of the remaining 6 that were alive. Like,
this is like the thing out of what was it, the Watchmen, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just ripping people apart.
D-Mal
says, beautiful to watch.
D-Mal says, Team Chat got very quiet after that. I thought we played it well. Do you still think that way, D-Mal? You know what? Hey, Winter, it's embarrassing, but it also shows the strength of this particular ship. Let's be real here. This is the first time we've seen the Ragnar in competitive, right? In King of the Sea, on the large stage that's happening here. And while it might be embarrassing, it's hella entertaining. So, I mean, you know, I just want to put that out there. You know what I mean? Like, just you know, something to think about. As a matter of fact, while that game finishes up, I'm gonna pull up the Ragnar here in the port screen so we can just take a look at it. You guys kind of get an idea of. You were mentioning the armor before. Oh, I see it. I see it.
I think it's got 30 mil. I haven't
You're
looked at it like just take this time to actually examine the ship, but I hear it's got like some serious plating to it.
Evil Tree Sock, I love it. Your loss is our entertainment. Yes.
Hey man, Lord Zath collects death picks, you know?
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Winner, I feel so bad for you. I'll fire off some 510s for you. How's that sound? Assuming that the file loads. It's not loading. Oh, there we go. There we go. Slight delay. Slight delay. Just in your honor. And that's basically game. After that happens, I mean, your back's been broken, right? And then you're just done. You're just done. That's it. GG, man. GG, right? Seriously. And that's it. So let's take a look at the game here. Just ignore the numbers and stuff like that. I'm running the stuff in the background. By the way, anybody notice the score I put for the Bears? for the show match.
Nice.
It doesn't have 30 millimeter thickness. It's got 25 millimeter thickness on it. And 25 millimeter deck armor. That's the huge part right here, right? Because that means on a destroyer battle, that destroyer shell that's aiming a midship is going to penetrate, or is going to hit the deck, and it's going to shatter right on the deck, most likely, unless it's using IFHE. So you compare that to a French destroyer, the Marceau. The Marceau, with its 127 millimeter guns, automatically pens 21 millimeters. So, Demol, do you have IFHE on your Marceau? If you do, then you would have penetrated the Ragnar's hull. If you do not, that explains part of how the Ragnar managed. Oops, someone died. How the Ragnar managed to survive that fight. Hey, look at that! We won, rar. And then who else was shooting at you? Gearing. The Gearing was also in that fight, right? So here's the Gearing. And the Gearing has 21 as well. So if the Gearing has IFHE, then it'll penetrate. If it does not, it won't penetrate, won't do that 1/6 HE damage, which is big. And then finally we've got the Wusta. Here's the Wusta. Wusta penetrates 30 millimeters. So the Wusta would do damage to the Ragnar's armor plating. It would dig in. That's it. Assuming the other two ships have IFHE. Mini Hannibal, no, I'm supposed to rate you, damn it! Damn you, sir! Damn you, sir! Hi! Hello there, and thank you for the raid. Oh my god, dude. Crap. Now I have to go to second place, which that's fine. Stop giving away secrets, damn you.
Yeah,
Sorry, Evil.
I mean, just the Ragnar, like, the Smalland was crazy. It had so much in a package, you know. Yeah, it got used. It was huge. It was all that stuff. And I remember, you know, when the Ragnar was like, it was still in the whatevers of testing. I was hearing the rumbles. This is strong. This is a big ship right here. This is a big ship.
Yeah.
And I think when they released it, they left all the characteristics basically where they were, but they dropped down the consumables. So instead of having 3 heals, which could be jumped up to like 4, it's now down to 2, which gets jumped up to 3. So, you know, it pulled a little bit of the health pool out, but I think a lot of its performance characteristics really stayed the course. And I mean, it gives up torps. It gives up the speed of the guns per se, but she's got a lot of kick, and that armor is no joke. Now, if she took AP pens there, if the Marceau was throwing AP, if the Gearing was throwing AP, she might have been dead. But I don't think they did. I think they threw HE, and that might have been the difference. I mean, with 800 health, that must have been the difference, because I'm very sure that it was HE shells coming in, and some of those had to crack against that hull.
Absolutely. And by the way, Mini Hannibal, thank you for the raid. Like I said, we were gonna raid you next, but it's all good. Go eat dinner, dude. It's all good. We're just trying to finish off a couple people's drops for King of the Sea. I hope it's still progressing for a few people. But we were just taking a look at just one of the most insane games. As a matter of fact, since you guys are here, I'm gonna show it to you guys one more time, because just how ridiculous this game was. All right, here we go. And Mini Hannibal, watch this. If you're here, watch this, Mini Hannibal.
By the way, when you get a chance, can you put that YouTube link in chat? Because I want to save that.
Sure. Here, I'll copy it right now. Okay, and D-Mole says he did not have IFHE loaded, so because of that, he was not penetrating Ragnar. He said he had a lot of shatters. And here it comes, right here, Mini Hannibal, and everybody else that jumped in to chat with him, or anybody else that's been sitting here, watch this. He's going to take on 3 ships. Wooster goes down. Now, he might not have expected to kill that Wooster with that shell. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I completely understand. These guys are my bigger threat right now. I have to turn my attention to them, regardless of Wooster surviving or not. Radar goes out. Crash Steel made a big mistake by stopping and smoking there. And then you can see now here's D-Mall with the Marceau coming around. We should make a GIF out of it. And he's about to go down. There he goes. And just like that, our dude is moonwalking out, as you like to say that, with just under 1,000 hit points. Oh my god!
Man, as soon as those three ships, not only was that a massive point trade, but now suddenly there's nothing to block the A take, and it's like there's just it's done.
So you got a game that went full 20 minutes. It was won by 8 points. We had a couple that went full 20 minutes. I don't know if that was that close, but that's awesome. Tightest game of King of the Sea, you would bet. We had one Mini Hannibal where one team died, boom, gave the lead. One ship died, and then the other ship died within seconds of securing that battle. It was also quite close today. That was fantastic. That was Salvo versus, or was it Salsa? It was Salsa. Second to last game that we cast. Salsa versus somebody. I have it up here on the screen someplace. I don't know. Salsa versus somebody. But anyways, I think you're exactly right. When Wargaming balanced this particular ship, CAG 2, Salsa CAG 2, when they balanced the ship, they got rid of that additional consumable, right? The repair party especially, right? In that situation, that impacts this ship in the long run. But that doesn't have as much of an impact in competitive. It has an impact in randoms, but it doesn't have an impact as much in competitive because chances are you don't need as many consumables. If you're very careful with how those consumables work, you're golden. And there you go. This was Kraken Kraken Below versus NACL. That's correct. That was the battle that I just linked to you guys there.
Well, the good news now is Kraken. Yes. Everybody in Kraken now knows that the Ragnar's got a 25 mil size, and you will be seeing AP go into the Ragnar in the future because that just 1 or 2 shells, man, that was the difference between that kill. But it made for a beautiful highlight. Oh,
yep. And D-Mole, I love it. I have the steel, and we'll be getting Ragnar as soon as the coupon refreshes. I am now telling the computer exactly what it can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate. I love this. Yes, ranked is 100% the reason I have been suffering through ranked. Yes. Seba, was that group 10? I don't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to scroll up and see. Yes, that's group... No, this is yesterday's games, right? Yeah, yesterday. Kraken Below. So it's group 6. Just carry IFHE on your destroyer. Well, and that's part of what we're talking about here, right? For those of you guys that are in teams that are advancing, that's the point. Now, also, look at the Ragnar's guns. 152mm guns, they will penetrate with HE 30mm. You don't even need IFHE on this thing, is how stupid it is. You'll pen cruisers with 25mm, cruisers with 27mm armor. You'll pen itself, you'll pen the other Ragnar. That's right, same thing with the Japanese gunboat, 100mm, the Haragumo. Same thing. Rar.
Well, I have had fun, good sir, but I'm tired, boss. So I hope you enjoy your lasagna when you get there. I'm going to step out for the night.
Hey, no problemo. Askans, thanks for being a part of the stream. As always, jumping in there, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you on Saturday, right?
Yeehaw, man. I'll see you then.
Yeehaw and rar at the same time. Yeehar. Yeehrar? Yeehrar. How's that sound?
Rar indeed, sir.
I like how you're like, nah, not gonna try it. All right, are there any other YouTubes that I could share with you all? And is there anybody that's still waiting on games? Because if not, then we're gonna just move on. Is there anybody in chat still waiting on King of the Sea drops that is progressing at this point? I did promise the wife I'd be gone in 5 minutes. So this feels like a big waste to spend 2 billion free XP on a small inn with Ragnar here. I mean, why not get both? I'm gonna thumbs up that video. I like this, by the way. Where are we at? So we did that one. We did that game. I see the replay file. Okay. Cool. See another replay here of Christopher Columbus in a clan battle situation. Y'all want to see a clan battle replay? I'll probably go get yelled at by the wife. But hey, you know what? Let's see if we can make this happen.
All right, Zathwell, it was a pleasure speaking with you. I'm gonna be heading off as well. I gotta get cooking.
There you go. Get cooking. Guys, I'm gonna put you on mute for a sec. Wife just popped in. Let me see what's going on with her. Okay? Be right back. Alright, wife just came in and told me I only have 5 minutes left, guys, so we are gonna do this super fast. Super fast. We're talking 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna send you off probably to Anlal Gorm. I probably butchered that name because he came in second place on our listing. We do have Stream Raiders up and running. We'll do that off stream after dinner or whatnot, so you can definitely drop units in, and we'll find that game afterwards. Okay. How many KOTS containers could we have gotten this weekend? Litwanas, good to see you, by the way, dude. One. Just one. Butch Kane, I do apologize. Oh. That replay didn't load. Because I derped. I did derp. I did derp. I did derp. I derped. Derp. Oh. Can I drop that? I did. There we go. Good to see you again. Yes, only one container mission drops for this weekend.